but now they'll all know I'm coming for them.
Hey, what's up, Bat fans? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into Gotham's shadowy corners. Today, we're cracking open the Batcave doors and taking a close look at Batman, Caped Crusader, the latest animated series trying to fill the massive boots left by the legendary Batman, the animated series. But here's the big question. Does it soar through Gotham's night sky? Or is it stuck in the shadow of its predecessor? Let's find out. The nostalgia factor. So, Caped Crusader clearly wants you to feel that nostalgia. The executive producers, J.J. Abrams, Matt Reeves, and of course, Bruce Timm, the original mastermind behind the animated series, have gone all in on bringing that signature Gothic Art Deco Gotham back. You've got the dark alleys, the old-school cars, and yes, Tommy guns galore. It's a Gotham straight out of noir, with some polished edges for 2024. But let's be real, we've seen this before, right? Does it manage to stand out on its own? Well, that's where things get tricky. Stellar cast, but does it hit the same? One thing Caped Crusader has going for it? The voice cast. I mean, Hamish Linklater as Batman? Interesting choice. He nails the brooding vigilante vibe, but when it comes to Bruce Wayne, there's something missing. Kevin Conroy's version, from the animated series, gave us warmth and complexity. Linklater's Batman is, well, all business. That's not to say he's bad, but he's a bit stiff in comparison. Luckily, the supporting cast shines. Christina Ricci as Catwoman? Yes, please. Crystal Joy Brown as Barbara Gordon and Diedrich Bader as Harvey Dent also add layers to the world. But ultimately, the show feels safe. It's not breaking new ground. Episode structure and villains. One thing I did enjoy is the Villain of the Week format. The show drops you into new scenarios each episode, and it's fun to see which familiar faces or deep cuts from the DC Rogues gallery show up next. One week, you're watching Batman tango with Catwoman, and the next, it's a brand new threat from Gotham's seedy underworld. And yes, Harley Quinn makes an appearance, voiced by the amazing Jamie Chung. But here's the thing. While you can watch any episode in isolation, there's still an overarching story, particularly with the corrupt Gotham police force. Nothing mind-blowing, but it adds some depth to the fun. Animation. The good, the bad, the clunky. Now let's talk animation. Visually, the show has that classic, slightly retro vibe, which I love. The action scenes? Chef's kiss. Kinetic, colorful, and intense. But here's the kicker. Some of the animation feels a little off. There are moments where the characters move with the same stiffness you'd expect from a Scooby-Doo episode in 1969. I kid you not. There's one scene where Batman's just walking down a hallway, and I swear, it looked like a cutout was being dragged across the screen. That being said, when it's time to throw punches, the action kicks into high gear, and those little animation hiccups become easier to overlook. Does it justify another reboot? So, why do we keep rebooting Batman? Caped Crusader doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. It leans into the familiar, and while it feels more like a love letter to the animated series than something brand new, it's clear that the team behind it respects the Dark Knight. This isn't a shameless cash grab. It's an attempt to bring Batman to a new generation in a way that feels authentic. But for longtime fans, it might just feel a little too safe. Final thoughts, plus. Call to action. So, is Batman Caped Crusader worth your time? I'd say yes, but with tempered expectations. It's a fun ride, especially for fans of the animated series, but don't expect it to hit those same emotional or narrative highs. If you're looking for something fresh, you might want to temper your Bat enthusiasm just a bit. But for what it is, it's a solid, nostalgic return to Gotham's gritty streets. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the show, or if you're planning to give it a shot. Before you go, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We've got more Batman reviews, deep dives, and all things superhero coming your way. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a Batbeat. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay vigilant, Gotham.